Before we dive into my tips on knowing when to hire staff and what sort of tasks you should be outsourcing, make sure you subscribe to my channel here, click the bell below, and you'll be notified every time I publish a new video. And also go and get my free download of services and rates guide. What services should you offer in your business? What pricing should you set your consultation at and the different services? I've got you covered with a walkthrough video, so look in the links below for that. Also, I have a free group. I'm going to tell you about that at the end of it. It's a free Facebook group, and we have over 5,000 members from all across the globe, super supportive. So stick around to the end of the video and I'll give you details on where you can sign up. All right, so when should you hire someone to help you in your business? So of course there's different roles that you could look at. You could look at, as I mentioned, we're offering a office manager position right now that we're looking for. You may need an administration or customer service representative. You may need a lead designer or a junior designer. So there's a lot of different roles that you may be looking to outsource for your business. And the reason how you know specifically when is, one, you are consistently busy for 6 to 12 months. You're very busy, you keep getting client projects. The second reason is that you are working endlessly. Maybe you're working 8 to 12 hours or more per day. You know what that's like, right? We're wearing all of these hats, we're doing all of these different roles as a business owner, and I don't want you to burn out. So don't burn yourself out. Look for some help, and it can really propel your business. Reason number 3 to know when to hire someone is that when you feel you could be way more productive in your role and you could be working on other tasks, maybe billable tasks that you're not currently able to get to as much as you'd like because you're drowning in that sea of emails and admin work. So that is a telltale sign when you know that you could be making more money and billing for that time and have someone else do the work that is not necessarily billable hours. And the last reason is piggybacking off of the one that I just mentioned. Really, in your business, are there tasks that you don't love doing? Do you not love the social media? Do you not love blogging? Do you not love replying to emails? Do you not love the procurement phase? You know, there's a lot of different phases, as I mentioned, a lot of different hats. So if there's something that you leave to the very end, you procrastinate, that is a telltale sign of a task that you could have someone else do for you. All right, so in my Interior Design Business Strategies Facebook group, that's a free group that I mentioned, I'll add links at the end of this video, I do a WID Will, which is what I did and what I learned. I usually do it a few times a month. It's a live video that I do, and I share, exactly as I said, what I do and what I've learned as I do different things in this interior design business. It's all about sharing, and we can never know enough. So this is a video that I did, and I talked specifically about creating buckets. So bear with me, here we go. So what you do is you are going to create numbers, list 1 through 4, all right? Number 1 is going to be, I'm really good at doing this and I like it. Number 2 is, I'm good at this and I don't mind doing it. Number 3 is, I'm good at this but I don't want to be doing it. And number 4 is, I am not good at this and I do not like doing it, all right? So those are 4 specific buckets, as I call them. And then what you're going to do is list out all of the tasks that are required in your business. So what are all of the tasks that you do, all right? And then you're going to give them a number beside it. Anything that lands in that 4 category, you definitely should be outsourcing. Anything that lands in the 3, you should also be outsourcing. You want to be doing number 1 and maybe some of number 2, but you want to do what you're best at. All right, so here are some of those tasks broken down in different categories. So for example, customer services and admin. So managing your email, responding to and logging all inquiries that come through, scheduling discovery calls, responding appropriately to any customer service issues that there might be, replying to phone calls, initial screening of good leads, reply to calls with questions and requests for online products, scheduling appointments with new consults, installs, trade visits, photo shoots, all of this stuff you could pass on to an administrator who could be doing this for you, because most of this, not all of it, but a lot of it is non-billable time. So you want to be out there on the front line doing what you do best, working with your clients, and have someone else take care of this so you don't come back to the office feeling super duper stressed with all of the emails that have mounted up. I know, I've been there. It gets very, very frustrating and you start to feel like you're drowning. So that is a telltale sign. If you are doing a bunch of these and you are falling behind on projects, it's important that you start looking at hiring someone to help you. Other tasks that fall into this category I'm going to go through here very quickly. Maybe you have an events page on your website that you need to update. Your Instagram, you know how you only get one link in your Instagram? Maybe you have a page like I do. If you go to my Instagram, which is at Claire Jefford, and then when I say link in bio, you'll see that that actually takes you not to just one link or to Linktree. I don't use Linktree either, but it actually goes to a page on my website that I created specifically. My web team did create that. And so that needs updating sometimes, right? Some stuff automatically gets uploaded, like any new blog post, but otherwise you're updating that every time you say to someone on Instagram, go to the link in my bio. Initiating review requests, you got to get those reviews from clients. Those are so important to get those reviews. We then make them into what we call Testimonial Tuesday graphics. You'll see those every Tuesday on my Instagram. And, it's very important to get those reviews, whether it's through Google. House is where I used to get them, but now it's through Google. I actually did a video a while back that goes through the exact process that I used to get client reviews, so make sure you check that out. And lastly, in this category, you could look at your monthly prep for your bookkeeper or for your accountant, right? All of that takes time. We have a folder here every time we pay an invoice, every time we issue an invoice and it gets paid. Anything that comes through the bank or the credit card, it goes into that folder. And then at the end, I can have my assistant go through that with the bank statements, with the Visa statements, and then they can marry it up and get it prepared for my accountant. Just carrying on for a minute with your organization, think about all of the files that you have when clients send you their questionnaire completed, if they send you photos of their space, if you have inspirational photos that you do. That's all part of my Rock the Consultation Processes package. I do have that available for you if you're interested, but there's a whole process with drafted emails and different templates and things that we send to the client for our onboarding process before we even get to the consultation. But a lot of this, especially if you're using a program like MyDoma, for example, that is a client management system where you could have an assistant uploading all of that information for you, so you don't need to be doing that. And what about for your interior design projects themselves? Maybe there's aspects of that you don't love so much. I mean, I love meeting the people, meeting my new clients, going to the consultation. I love selling them on the idea. I love all of that. And I love coming back with my contractor, doing the measure, talking a little bit more about the project. But then often I have a lead designer who will take the project from there. We will have discussions on how I envision the space, kind of ideas for layout. It's a collaboration. We work together, which I love. And then she'll come back and say, okay, here's a kind of a layout that I've been working on. Here's some fabrics that I've looked at. Do you like where this is going? And then we have discussions, and then she could take it from there, and then we present together. So it's really important that you look at, even within the design process, if there's aspects of it that you don't love. I don't love ordering. So once it's all done and we know what we're getting, I like someone else to place the orders for me, So then I can get out there, do more marketing, do more social media, share what I've learned with you. So again, figure out what it is that you love about your business, what you're good at doing, and then make that list about what it is that you don't love so much and that you're actually not that great at, and that someone would be way more efficient at doing those tasks for you. And the last aspect of your interior design business, which you probably want to outsource, which most designers do, is your social media. But it's so important that you do social media. For example, today I have my lovely videographer here who is helping me to film these videos. She also helps to edit some of my color videos. I have a design student who helps me upload them to Instagram and maybe edit some of the videos in a different app that we use for IGTV, writing all the caption. I will review it, but I'm trying to create the social media here, and I do actually love it. But then there's a lot of steps following that. So if you don't love social media, but it's important for your business, then maybe that's one of the pieces that you want to look at outsourcing. All right, I want to hear from you. Have you hired an assistant yet? Have you not hired someone, but you probably should? Why are you on the fence? Comment below, share your thoughts and experiences with all of us. And make sure that you join my free Facebook group. As promised, the details are Interior Design Business Strategies, IDBS, where there is no BS. So search that up on Facebook, and you have to answer 3 questions in order to even be considered to join the group. We have over 5,500 members. We need to make sure everyone coming in is a designer, so you will be asked some questions to verify that. I hope to see you there. All the best. Take care. See you soon. Cheers.
Ooh, this is nice. Girl, this audience is you right here?